Good morning, friends of Eden Gardens and GlowDev. This is Tim Lovelace coming to you live and in color at the farm. Today, we wanted to give you a special shout out for all the work that you've done to help us get this far at the farm. You've been very faithful with your volunteering and giving, and we really appreciate that. We've come a long way, as you can tell. We've been here 10 years at the farm. A lot has happened, especially right behind me here. These days I'm wearing more than one hat. I have to take off the garden hat, put on my construction hat, because we got construction going on in the background here. This Go-To Nations is moving their world headquarters out here to the farm. They broke ground in 1st December. As you can see, we're going on with the program here. We're hoping to be in the building at the end of October of this year. We're also laying out the interior walls today, which is yahoo, lots of fun. And they found some pipes that have to be moved. Thank you. That happens, as I'm told. So we're really excited. Now I'm gonna switch hats again and talk about the farm. Don't you love it? We are flexible here. Well, good morning. Welcome to the farm. My name is Tim Lovelace, and we want to welcome you back to Eden Gardens here in Jacksonville, Florida. As you know, we've been here about 10 years. Maybe you don't know, but we've been here 10 years. And we've been building out our community farm that we're going to reach all of Jacksonville with, and probably even beyond that with our campgrounds that we're going to build later. But we just want to make you aware of what's going on here at the farm. We just really appreciate all your help over the years, and now we just want to tell you how you can get involved with us here. We have volunteer work days every Thursday from 9 to noon. We'd love to have you come out and learn about what we're doing, participate in what we're doing to help us move it right along. And we won't just come on in for a minute. I'll tell you about what's going on. We also are welcoming partners. We've been doing this for 10 years, and we need more partner with us by giving online at our website at edengardensjacks.org. And there's a donate button up there that you can partner with us monthly. We really need that to help continue building out the farm. This area here, we're growing food that we want to feed up to 1,000 people a day, healthy, chemical-free food. That's our overarching goal here, not to sell food, but to give away fresh food, chemical-free, to those that need it the most. In Jacksonville, we have over 35 what they call food deserts. That's people that don't have access to healthy food on a regular basis. We want to impact that as much as we can. The local area here is growing. Jacksonville is moving out this way, as most large cities are doing, expanding. And we've got about 5,000 new homes that have been built in the last 3 or 4 years. We have a farm stand that we're open every first and third Saturday every month from 9 to noon. Also, it's pick your own. So it's kind of like picking berries, picking strawberries, but we actually have lettuces and herbs and vegetables and things. We do a tour. The tour takes you around and shows you what's going on. You can ask a lot of questions about what we're growing here. How do we grow things here? We're always willing to help people find out more about growing sustainable agriculture. Nonprofit under GlowDev. GlowDev is short for Global Development. It's an international relief and development arm. And we work with the poor around the world, teaching the poor how to help themselves, using sustainable agriculture and clean water and sanitation and health care. So come on, I'll show you the first greenhouse here. We're going to take you on the tour inside of our first aquaponics greenhouse that we built. This is the first structure that we built on the farm when we bought it 10 years ago. Come on in. See what we got growing in here. We got a lot of lettuces and herbs. As I said, this is aquaponics. It's using fish, and the fish is the fertilizer. The fish waste is the fertilizer that circulates through the grow beds here and helps us to grow healthy plants. You see the root structure here, they're nice and healthy. Growing in water, which is hydroponic. And when you add the fish to the component, that makes it aquaponics. And so aquaculture is raising fish in a controlled environment. Hydroponics mix that together as aquaponics. So come on in. This is head lettuces that we grow here. We've got leftover kale from the fall and winter season. Tie that up. Woohoo! So all of these All these are chemical free. They're growing in water, as you can tell. Very, very tasty, very healthy. Come on up and I'll show you the fish. We use tilapia, blue tilapia to be specific. That's the most economical fish to grow. The fish live in here. This is 1,000 gallons of fish. You can see them in here. They think I'm going to feed them, obviously. So they're coming to the surface. And so the fish waste gets moved by gravity from here through the various containers here, the biofiltration, into the grow beds. Also gravity all the way across the grow beds, down underneath the floor and back into the sump tank. And then we have a pump here that returns the water fresh back to the fish. So it's a recycling system, totally closed loop. And in the wintertime, we heat the water. We got a tankless water heater that we heat the water up to about 75 degrees so the fish stay healthy, happy, and they feed more, and they obviously excrete more waste to provide fertilizer for the plant. Come on around here. This is our seed germination rack. The grow lights are on 12 hours on, 12 hours off to make sure that the seedlings don't get leggy or trying to look for the sun. So this is our main greenhouse. We can grow up to 4,000 plants at one time in here. So this is how we provide food for people in the area that need help. Well, now we have arrived at our small mini food, what we call mini food forest. We've got a few bushes and trees and different things that produce fruit. This is a fig. I think we call this a turkey fig here. Very delicious figs, no matter what you call it. I like them. This is pomegranate. You can see the pomegranate flowers are already making here that become those real nice, flavorful pomegranates. This is a plum tree here. They're plum good. Plum tree over there. This is mulberry, and it's becoming a trellis for what we call a Spanish grape. You can see the Spanish grape here. Very tasty as well. We love to grow tasty things here. Not just healthy, but tasty. And they smell good too right now when they're flowering. This is a sweet almond over here. Also smells very nice when it's blooming. You can see some of the flowers up there. They smell really good. All these things are recovering from the winter. We had probably one of the harshest winters we've had in many, many years here. We lost some of our citrus trees. I think we lost one of our mulberry trees as well. It's kind of hard to tell because the elevation changes here so much. I know we're in Florida, but we have small hills. We call them mole hills. And so that elevation change causes the frost to be more severe in the lower areas, lower lying areas. This is our crop garden area here. It's called hugelkultur. That's a German word, Hegelkultur. It means extreme raised grow beds. So there's trenches with dead wood in here, preferably hardwood, that breaks down over time and produces fertilizer in the ground. It also wicks water, holds water for moisture. Right now we had one of the worst winters. Now we're in the worst drought since 1882. And that's pretty rough. We're 20 inches short of rain. That's pretty bad for North Florida. Typically this time of year we have a lot of rain. We have not had rain in weeks. So just be thinking about that. I know a lot of people are getting rain and snow in other places in the country, but we're not getting rain here. We're growing various things here. We got leftover carrots and cabbage here from the fall and winter. So let's see here. Let's look at the carrots. We like it stumpy carrots here. So this is what I would call a stumpy nub of a carrot. But carrots are really good for you. They smell really nice and earthy, but you can actually smell this carrot really well. It's pretty strong. And the beauty about these carrots when they're this size, if you don't like it, send it back. Put it back in the ground and it'll just keep growing. Isn't that wonderful? let's go into the greenhouse here and talk about plants and flowers and things. Well, fancy meeting you here. This is our aquaponics training center, also our grow house for tomatoes, cucumbers, and things like that. It's nice and cool in here today, feels good. We have flowers that we grow in aquaponics. We have herbs, have nice mints and oreganos and different things here. But this is also aquaponics like the other greenhouse I showed you earlier. 2 fish tanks here, 8 grow beds. 4 of these grow beds are floating raft, what we call that. That's like the other greenhouse. Then there's other 4 grow beds over there that have rock in them to grow what we call root fruits, something that's going to have bare fruit that needs some support from the ground, that doesn't do really well in the raft, so we grow that over there. You can see all that growth over there. Then over here in this one, the fish tank is in the ground. We have lots of fish in there. A 500-gallon system here that's 6 grow beds. These are deep well grow beds here that are designed to grow fruiting trees that have big root balls. We need the roots to be able to go deep into the trough. A lot of times we'll start a fruit tree in here to get the root system strong, and then we take it outside and plant it out. So this is nasturtium, one of our natural pest deterrents here. We do a lot of natural pest deterrents because we're chemical free as well. You can see the papaya growing off of the papaya tree there. We've got leeks and onions and chives. Come on back and we'll show you the different varieties of systems. This is the smallest system that we build here, is what we call a barrel system. 2 water barrels, 1 with fish in it. Cut 1 barrel in half and that becomes the grow beds. You can see it's doing very well. This is what we call a triplex system here. It's more IBC containers, international bulk containers. This one, you have 3 grow beds, 1 fish tank. Fish tank is buried so you can reach everything. You don't have to climb a ladder. This area back here is our, what we call composting in place. These are lasagna compost beds. Lasagna meaning layered, different layers of compost material. Again, we have them bordered with flowers and more herbs. We grow an herb here called Panadol, which is also a pest deterrent. So these are tomatoes, doing really well. These are some leftover things from the fall winter crop. We have bok choy, pak choy. We grow purple broccoli here. This is something new. Very nice. This actually looks tasty. Oh look. Smells like broccoli. Looks like broccoli. Purple. Tastes a lot like broccoli. It's really good. Y'all try it sometime. Matter of fact, come and see us. You can try all this stuff. Right off the vine, as you can see. It's not, that one tastes so weird. I had a bug in it. No, I'm just kidding. So this is what we call dinosaur kale. Some of my favorite kale. You see it's still going really well into spring. Been a little warm. More pest control here. Sweet potatoes. My goodness, look at all this stuff. Beautiful chard. Rainbow chard, Swiss chard here. Really nice stuff. Man, I like this broccoli. It's really tasty. Very good. Wow, look at all this beautiful growth in here. This is we're still in the greenhouse that we have the aquaponics training and the composting in place grow beds. You can see all the growth here. It's very beautiful. This is nasturtium, also the orange and the red. We've got pink, got different things here. Again, this is also edible. Wow, that is so good. It's kind of like sweet and bitter. And then it's, got kind of a peppery taste on the back end of it, but it's still sweet. Very cool. So you can eat all this stuff, eat the leaves. This tomatoes and this bok choy is going to seed here, as you can see. Beautiful bok choy. And this is Panadol. This is what I was talking about earlier, this pest deterrent. All this is bok choy here going to seed. So at Eden Gardens, we do things a little bit differently. We do what we call integrated farming, integrated agriculture. All that basically means is we'll grow things together the way nature intended. You can see some, we got some beets growing over there. You can see coming up over there. We've got different types of basil growing with the tomatoes. But everything that we do here at the farm is polyculture. So we're growing many things in the same space. And we do a lot of mulching and a lot of natural processes here that we use to grow food. And we feel like it's healthier. We know it's tastier. We want to invite you to come and be with us. Enjoy this. But thank you for coming and seeing us. And we're waiting to help you to get some of this good food. Well, there you are again. You beat me to it. This is the nursery. And this is where we pot up some of the herbs and plants and flowers and things that we grow here at the farm. A lot of people like to buy it and take it home with them and grow it themselves instead of just buying a bag of stuff. So all this stuff is reproducible. We root it out. Some of it we root out in the aquaponics to give it a good boost of nutrition before we put it in the pots. But you can see all the things that we have ready here. When we do our outreach to First Fruits into the food desert area, we'll take probably 50 or 60 potted plants there. And they're really, really excited to get things that they can go home and grow themselves. As we're exiting the nursery area where we pot up the plants, I want to take you on a little tour of what we call our main hugelkultur bed. This was the first one we built about 6 years ago. And it's producing really, really well right now. You can see the first thing we have here is a peach. It's a white peach, not a yellow peach. I particularly like these better. Very tasty peach here. We got more figs here. Figs are going to start popping out here pretty soon. More peaches there. We've got mulberries here, bananas. The food forest area here, we call this entire area our food forest. The main areas of growth is our hugelkultur beds. One of the things that we grow here a lot is moringa, M-O-R-I-N-G-A. It's called the tree of life or the miracle tree. There is considered more nutrition in the leaves of this tree than any other living plant on the planet. And so we grow a lot of it. It's not native here, but we have climatized it and it does grow. We have to hard prune it every fall before the first freeze so that it survives the winter. As you can see now, we're coming into spring. The moringa will come back and it'll grow about 20 to 30 feet tall. It'll flower and produce the seed pods. Seed pods can be used for oil, also can be used to plant more trees. So let's move on down and I'll show you the rest of it. So we have 5 more grow beds just like this that are much younger. They still have a nice growth to them, but these are only a couple years old. And so there's, like I said, there's dead wood in the bottom of inside the trench, inside the bed here. And then we've got some citrus trees that we're growing here as well. We have had a lemon tree or 2 in here, and I think they are possibly coming back. We've got one over there that's going to come back. But all these things are natural. We don't do a lot to it as far as maintenance. Once they're established and there's a lot of chop and drop from the dead and stuff on the ground, that suppresses the weeds. It helps keep the moisture in when we've got drought conditions as well. The bananas are actually composters as well. So we have what we call banana circle. Banana circle is just what it sounds like. It's a circle of banana trees. And in the middle of that circle, it breaks down compost. So you can add your compost in there and the bananas will naturally eat that compost down and produces really rich planting soil. So this is our banana circle. So you can see our compost rack in there. We're putting compost in there. It'll break down in a shorter time using banana circle than it does the traditional way of doing composting. We're going in. You can just see a lot of the dead stuff is actually coming back to life. That kind of rings a bell. The dead will come back to life. Dead bones come alive, right? This is all cassava here. We have replanted the cassava sticks. When we harvest the cassava out at the end of the season, the cassava is actually a long root. Gets about this big, and it can get 5-6 feet long. That is the part that you eat. It's yucca or cassava. It is a starchy vegetable kind of a thing, like a potato. This is the flower, the leaf system that starts branching out. All we do is take the stick, cut it off, bury it in the ground, and it starts rooting out. Then the more cassava grows from it. So we also offer cassava sticks that we harvest back and hold back inside. Come on up. So the bananas are starting to come back in. You can see here where the bananas are growing. So the flower comes out first, as you can see here. This is the banana flower. And it's a good time of the day that the bees are not in it, because the wasps really like banana flowers because they're sweet. So you can see how the bananas start growing in a spiral. It's kind of weird how they grow upside down. So once these start producing and getting bigger and bigger, this whole thing will start leaning over, and it'll be the stalk, once it's got bananas fully growing on it, it'll lean over, and then it looks like they're growing upside down. And they're in a spiral. They're like fingers, you know. You'll have a finger of them, a set of them like a hand, and then you'll have another set and then another set, and they just do that right there. Kind of cool. Here's one that's starting to lean over, as I was saying. See how it gets the different hands of bananas? Banana hands. That's a real interesting concept, isn't it? Somebody says I have banana hands because I got big fat fingers. All right, here's another one over here. This one's a little more predominant. You can see it a little bit better. You can see the different hands on it of bananas. And there's the flower with the nice pollen that the bees like. They're not in it right now, which is good. That's a blessing. All right, so now you see we have hugelculture, we have permaculture, we have integrated farming, we have polyculture. All these are different buzzwords in the agriculture community. But what we like to say is we grow things the natural way here. Chemical free and very healthy, very nutritious. And here we are at the chickens. So we don't have a lot of chickens, but what we do have, they do really well. We have several chickens in here that are producing eggs even now. I think there's one underneath there that's about to pop out an egg. And we got one over here that's singing. You hear the singing chicken? I bet you don't see singing chickens very often. But this one's singing right now. And that one's answering over there. Come on around. You can see in the pen inside there, if you can zero in, there's some chicks that hatched out not too long ago, a few weeks ago. You can hear the little dibbies over there. That's kind of cool to watch nature do its thing. They'll find a safe place, lay those eggs, and you don't see that chicken for a while. And then mama hen, the next thing you know, you hear the chirps and the little chicks. Very nice. And last but not least, we have bees. We have beehives. This is our beekeeper, Scott. He's one of our staff that lives here, works here full time with his family. We've got several hives. They're coming to life after the winter. And there's a few things with pollen out there now, so they're getting some pollen. Hopefully we'll get some more honey this year, and we can share it with the community. The work goes on. So this area here is the final end of the hugelkultur bed. And you can see all the things that are growing here. We got pawpaw, we've got different varieties of things in there. We've got some asparagus growing back in there. You can still see some of the asparagus in there. But we want to say a thank you again for all that you do for Eden Gardens and for GlowDev. And we want to invite you to come back out and see us. If you've been here before, if you've never been here, come see us and volunteer, work, get your hands dirty, bring your kids. You can eat while you work, taste everything, you know, before we say, try it before you buy. That's our saying here. And so we also want to invite you to partner with us monthly, financially if you can, to help keep the work growing. We are a nonprofit, 501c3, and it is a tax-deductible gift. Thank you for coming.